Buffy wannabe, and we'll see what I do. I'm gonna fuck her Dolce Gabbana ass up.
What is gotten into you lately?
Nothing. Get off my back.
That's it. I want to know what the problem is, and I want to know now.
Believe me, you don't.
There is nothing you can tell me that would require all this beating around the bush. Whatever it is, I'd rather know than not know.
That's what you think.
And it's not your period, because I know when that is, and you can't blame it on hormones.
I wish like hell it was just my period.
Then why have you been in such a funky attitude lately?
I guess because
what? What did you say?
what do you think I said?
Nah, seriously.
You see me grinning.
Vain? What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? There ain't no separate vocabulary for you.
But how?
You're 21 years old and you don't know how to get pregnant? I would say that Howard University owes you a big ass refund.
Don't play crazy. You know what I'm asking.
Do I have to spell it out for you?
I think you'd better.
About a month ago, maybe a little more, fuck this bang.
Damn.
It was strictly a spur of the moment thing, so it wasn't no rubbers involved. How many dykes you know on the pill?
How many dykes do I know having sex with men?
Believe me, this was no man.
Believe me, if you're pregnant, he was a good enough imitation.
A fluke is what it was. It was a once in a lifetime thing. I'm telling you.
Who is the father?
Ain't no father.
Granted, you may be independent as hell and a post-millennium liberated woman, but that is biologically impossible.
Biologically, I told you, some bam occurred.
What's his name?
I don't know, Skeeta, some shit like that.
Are you in love with him?
Quit talking stupid.
Right now, I feel pretty stupid.
Well, join the club.
Ben, I'm trying to understand. You must have had some feeling for him.
Look. Before you even take off on the spaceship paranoid, wasn't no feelings involved. Trust me.
I did.
I ain't never felt that way about no dude. Never. I don't even think I ever could.
Then how did this happen? I don't know too many lesbians who screw men for the fun of it. Just technically, it's sort of a contradiction.
Are we forgetting prom night 2003?
That was a mistake.
So was this.
And I was a naive, confused, closeted 18-year-old virgin. What's your excuse?
I did it to make a point. That's all.
What point?
He wasn't about nothing but talk. This shit was weak.
Apparently not weak enough.
I was tripping. I admit that, okay? It was right at the end of the last semester. That Sunday at the DC Courier Olympics. Remember you couldn't come because you had some paper you had to do for the next day? Well, after the competition, a bunch of us went and got blasted. He was hanging out in DuPont Circle. He had been all up in my face all morning, all afternoon, telling me, talking shit about what a stud he was, what a player. I knew he wasn't shit. I told him I had forgotten more about satisfying a woman than he would ever know. He kept yapping, right? He kept talking about how one time with him, I would forget all about pussy. But we were both blunted and fucked up out of our heads by then. And plus we were drinking. So we went down in the woods, past Peach Street Beach by Georgetown. But look, just like I thought, he couldn't hang. The whole thing was over in 10 minutes, and 7 of that, he was just trying to get it hard. Fucked his brains out. A minor accomplishment, I would admit. But that's that. Okay? I seen him around once or twice after that, and he acted like everything was everything, and so did I. We were both so high, I doubt if he even remembered that.
Well, you would have quite a souvenir to jog his memory. You've been acting so weird lately, naturally I wondered what had gotten into you. I guess I know now.
You see why I didn't want to tell you what was up? But you just had, and you just couldn't leave it alone.
What did he say when you told him?
When I what?
Then?
What
Don't you think he has a right?
Concerning my body? Hell no.
I'd say it's a little late for you to get indignant about him intruding on your personal space.
It ain't none of his business.
Now you're really talking crazy. Are you sure this ain't just some kind of elaborate practical joke?
This sister goes to the doctor's office, right? And says, "Doctor, I got a strange problem. I need your opinion on it." He asks her to describe the symptoms, but it's easier if she shows him. So she stands up and pulls off her shit. When she's down to her panties, she sits on the edge of the examining table and she spreads her legs and shows him that there's a little green circle on each of her inner thighs. Now, they don't itch, they don't hurt, or nothing like that, but still, she's worried about it. Now, the doctor looks real close at the two circles on her thighs, and he asks her, "Are you a lesbian by any chance?" And she kind of caught off guard by this question, especially coming from a man with his head between her legs. But she don't back down. "Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am. But what does that have to do with these two little green circles?" "Well," says the doctor. He stands up then, he's shaking his head all serious like, "I'm afraid you have to tell your girlfriend that her earrings aren't real gold." I'm just saying.
Well, you've lost your mind, one or the other.
That's a joke. This shit ain't hardly funny, and showing the fuck wasn't practical. It's more like a motherfucking nightmare.